First topic I'm going to be teaching you about is the first satellite in space, which occurred in October 4th, 1951. Sputnik 1 has become the first satellite to launch by a man. The launch happened in 1957, signaled not as a Soviet technical leadership, and was in a new field. Soviet large missile development and large production. The leadership is persisted and approached by technology, and it continued to pioneering era of space vehicles in the stations. The second topic I'm going to be talking about occurred April 12, 1961. The first man in space. The first man in space was Yuri A. Gagarin. It was on board on the Vostok 1st spacecraft and was the first man in space launched at 9:07 a.m. the Moscow time and made the first orbit around Earth. It lasted about 1 hour and 29 minutes, and it was brought to the Gagarin immediately worldwide frame. The third topic I'm going to be teaching you is the event in space exploration history where a human space travel was involved. This occurred July 20th, 1969. In the morning of July 16th, astronauts Neil Armstrong, Buzz Aldrin, and Michael Collins became the first humans to land on the moon. Armstrong became the first human on the moon and was taking his first steps near these words. That was small step for man, one giant leap toward mankind. Armstrong was the commander of the mission. Apollo 11 achieved a goal by landing on the first human on the moon. In most momentous events in the 20th century, space exploration, the flight landing and return was on TV and was viewed by millions of people around the world. Armstrong, along with Edwin and Adrian and Michael Collins, blasted towards the moon. The touchdown on the plane near southwestern edge of Sea of Tranquility at 10:56 p.m. The next topic I'm going to be talking about is event in space exploration, history where something went wrong. This occurred January 28th, 1986. On January 28th, 1986, one of the NASA space shuttles exploded, mission STS-51-L. The 10th Space Shuttle Challenger broke in 73 seconds in its flights, with no survivors, which one of them were a school teacher. The shuttle was disintegrated over Cape Cardwell, Florida at 11:39 a.m. The failure of the takeoff was because of the O-ring seals used in the joint that were not designed to handle the cold temperatures. So the cold temperatures is what caused the explosion. The launch of the Hubble Space Telescope is in April 25th, 1990. On April 25th, 1990, the Hubble Space Telescope was placed in orbit by the crew members and of Discovery. It was placed in orbit by the crew members of Discovery, a space shuttle, its photographs, and was collected unlimited resolutionist the field of astronomy. It is the most significant optical observational, what is that word? Observatory to ever orbit Earth. Flight of this private spacecraft. This happened June 21st, 2004. This was designed by an aerospace development company called Scaled Composites of Mogiv, California, which was founded in 1982 by American designer Bernd Rutan. This was flown by 7th Africa-born test pilot Mike Melville, which passed the edge of space first. The next topic I'm going to be teaching you about is the event and accomplishments in space exploration that happened since 2010. This event happened March 18th, 2011. NASA sent a small aircraft that became the first man mated in the craft to orbit Mercury, which is the closest planet to the sun. It begins its missions to the map and takes pictures of the high-resolution surface and will also study through the thin atmosphere and search of water that could be beneath the surface. The third topic I'm going to be teaching you about is an American event accomplishment in space exploration.
The next topic I'm going to be teaching you about is an American event or accomplishment in space exploration. It happened March 2015. Scott Kelly, the first NASA astronaut to spend close to a year on the International Space Station, when he returned, he was 2 inches taller. His body mass decreased. The astronaut's immune system, bone formation, eyesight, and other bodily processes were altered. Scott went into space, and his identical twin brother, Mark, a retired astronaut, remained on Earth as a control subject. Most of Scott's physical changes proved to be temporary responses to the low gravity, low oxygen environment of space. The genes involved I can't read that either. The genes involved in bone formation, oxygen deprivation, immune system responses, and DNA repair remained transformed after Scott's return to Earth. The next topic is a significant technology advancement in space exploration. It happened July 25th, 2018. During space exploration, NASA found water on Mars. Most of the water is ice and has small quantities as vapor in the atmosphere. The place where water is visible is at the surface on the North Polar ice cap. The water ice is also beneath the permanent carbon dioxide ice cap at the Martian South Pole. In the shallow parts, there is 2 million kilometers of ice on the whole planet. There aren't very large bodies of water on the planet Mars.
So in conclusion, we are finding more and more information per year. As you can tell, NASA has been researching for several of years. So let's just hope that we can find more information about on Mars and other topics like how our space shuttles can become better so we can be out there longer.